Stop thinking gas is gas. For modern GDI engines, the wrong fuel is a slow-motion wrecking ball for your intake valves. You're looking at a $2,000 repair called walnut blasting, all because of the additives, or lack of them, at your local pump. I've analyzed the data to give you the 7 brands to avoid at all costs, and 7 that will keep your engine running like new. You need to see number 3 on the blacklist because it's one of the most popular stations in the country. Before the list, you need the facts. This isn't my opinion, it's chemistry. Every gas station in America meets the EPA's minimum detergent requirement. Sounds fine, right? It's not. Independent tests show that EPA minimum fuel creates 19 times more carbon buildup than high detergent fuel. That's the difference between a clean engine at 200,000 miles and a $2,000 repair at 80,000. In 2004, automakers like Toyota, GM, and Honda realized the government standard was failing modern engines. They created Top Tier, a voluntary third-party certification that requires higher detergent levels and constant lab testing. This is especially critical if you drive a GDI direct injection engine. In old cars, fuel sprayed over the valves, washing them clean. In modern GDI engines, fuel is sprayed directly into the cylinder. The valves never get washed, they just bake in oil and soot. Your only defense is a fuel that burns clean enough to stop that carbon from forming in the first place. But remember, top-tier status isn't permanent. Brands drop in and out of the program constantly. You have to check the pump, not your memory. Now, let's name names. The blacklist. 7 brands to avoid. These are not bad companies. Several of them are beloved American brands with loyal followings. But when it comes to the chemistry inside their fuel tanks, they have consistently prioritized cost over your engine's long-term health. Number 1. WAWA. WAWA has one of the most loyal customer bases in the country. Their stores are clean, their coffee is good, and their footprint across the Mid-Atlantic and Southeast continues to grow. But WAWA is not on the top-tier certified list. They are selling you EPA minimum fuel. The fan base is real, the detergent package is not. WAWA has built its brand entirely around the in-store experience. The food, the convenience, the loyalty. The fuel is an afterthought. And when fuel is an afterthought, the additive package is the first thing that gets trimmed to hit a price point. If you are a WAWA regular, you are buying convenience. Your engine is paying the difference. Number 2. SHEETZ. SHEETZ operates more than 600 locations, primarily across the Mid-Atlantic and Midwest. Like WAWA, they have invested heavily in the food and retail experience. Their fuel additive package reflects those priorities. It meets the EPA floor and stops there. SHEETZ competes on price and convenience. That is a legitimate business model. But top-tier certification costs money, both in additives and in the independent testing required to maintain it. SHEETZ has not made that investment. When you pull into a SHEETZ, you are getting baseline fuel chemistry. Your engine deserves better than baseline. Number 3. BUC-EE'S. Here is the one that is going to generate the most comments. BUC-EE'S is a phenomenon. Immaculate restrooms, rows of pumps with no wait, a cult following that spans the South and the Sun Belt. And they are not top-tier certified. The cleanest bathrooms in America, not the cleanest fuel standard. I know, this one hurts. BUC-EE'S is an experience, but top-tier certification is not about the experience, it is about the chemistry. And on the chemistry, BUC-EE'S does not meet the bar. If you are a BUC-EE'S loyalist who drives a GDI engine, you need to hear this clearly. Stop at BUC-EE'S for the beef jerky and the restrooms. Fill your tank somewhere else. Number 4. Sam's Club. This comparison is the one that surprises people the most. Costco's Kirkland Signature Fuel is one of the most respected products in the entire top-tier program. Sam's Club, Walmart's competing membership warehouse, generally does not carry top-tier certification. Same concept, radically different fuel quality. Costco made a deliberate decision to invest in their fuel additive package and use it as a competitive differentiator. Sam's Club made a different decision, price at the floor. If you have both memberships and you stop at Sam's Club for gas because it is marginally cheaper per gallon, you are trading a few cents at the pump for accelerated engine deposits. That math does not work in your favor. Number 5. 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is one of the largest fuel retailers on the planet, tens of thousands of locations across the country, and as a general rule, they do not meet the top-tier detergent standard. At the scale they operate, the cost of upgrading the additive package across their entire network would be enormous, and they have not done it. 7-Eleven is the definition of a convenience-first fuel retailer. The fuel is there because the customer is already there for something else. That is not a model built to prioritize engine chemistry. If you stop at a 7-Eleven for fuel, you are almost certainly getting EPA minimum gas. Now you know. Move on. Number 6. Speedway. Speedway was acquired by 7-Eleven in 2021. Prior to that acquisition, Speedway maintained top-tier certification in some markets. Since the integration, they have largely moved away from the program. If you see a Speedway-branded pump, do not assume it carries its historical certification. The ownership changed, and so did the fuel program. This is a case study in why you cannot rely on memory. Speedway had a reasonable reputation among fuel-conscious drivers just a few years ago. That reputation no longer reflects their current additive program. Always look for the top-tier logo on the pump itself. If it is not there, assume the worst and drive on. Number 7. Circle K. Circle K is a global chain with thousands of United States locations. Their top-tier participation is inconsistent. Some regional markets have achieved certification, others have not. Without the logo on the pump, you have no way of knowing which version of Circle K you are standing at. Circle K's inconsistency is actually the most dangerous situation on this list because it creates false confidence. Some drivers have used a certified Circle K location for years and assume all Circle K stations are equivalent. They are not. The rule is simple. No logo on the pump, no fill-up. The logo is your proof. Everything else is guesswork. Now for the good news. These 7 brands have made the investment. They pay for the additives, they pay for the testing, and they maintain their top-tier certification. Every time you fill up at one of these stations, your engine's detergent system is working for you, not against you. Number 1. COSTCO, Kirkland Signature Fuel. COSTCO is the headline story of this entire list. Their Kirkland Signature Fuel has been top-tier certified for years. It is often among the cheapest per gallon in any given market. High quality, low price, consistent certification. This is the benchmark against which all other budget fuel is measured. COSTCO made a calculated decision to offer superior fuel quality as a membership benefit. It drives traffic to their stores and differentiates them from every other warehouse retailer. The result is a fuel that competes with premium brands on chemistry while competing with discount brands on price. If there is a COSTCO within a reasonable distance of your regular driving route, it should be your default fill-up station. No debate. Number 2. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus. Shell is consistently cited by independent researchers as having one of the most sophisticated additive packages in the industry. Their V-Power Nitro Plus formula includes a nitrogen-enriched cleaning compound specifically engineered to remove existing carbon deposits, not just prevent new ones. Shell does not just meet the top-tier standard. They have been central to the research that helped define it. If you have a high-mileage GDI engine that has been fed lesser fuel for years, regular Shell fill-ups can actively reverse some of that carbon buildup over time. That is not marketing language. That is chemistry. Number 3. Chevron with Techron. The Techron additive package is so well regarded among professional mechanics that it is sold in standalone bottles at auto parts stores as a dedicated fuel system cleaner. The fact that it is built into every gallon of Chevron gasoline at no extra charge makes Chevron one of the strongest value propositions on this entire list. Techron is a polyether amine-based detergent formula that Chevron has spent decades refining. It is effective on intake valves, fuel injectors, and combustion chamber surfaces. Mechanics recommend Techron bottles for engine cleanouts, and Chevron fuel contains it by default. If you want a fuel that functions as passive maintenance with every fill-up, Chevron belongs at the top of your list. Number 4. EXXON and Mobil Synergy Fuel. ExxonMobil's Synergy Fuel Platform is a premium additive package applied across their entire product line, not just their top-grade option. Both the Exxon and Mobil branded stations carry this certification, making the Synergy program one of the most broadly available quality fuel options in the country. ExxonMobil has consistently marketed fuel chemistry as a competitive advantage, and they have backed that with actual laboratory development. The Synergy formula is designed specifically around long-term engine protection, addressing the deposit profiles that develop in high-mileage modern engines. For drivers who prioritize engine longevity above fill-up cost, Exxon and Mobil are a reliable choice across the entire country. Number 5. SUNOCO Ultratech. SUNOCO is best known in performance and motorsport circles, but their Ultratech retail fuel is now officially top-tier certified. They bring the same additive discipline that goes into their racing fuel programs down to the pump-grade product available to everyday drivers. SUNOCO's motorsport heritage is not just a branding story. It reflects a genuine engineering culture around fuel chemistry. Their Ultratech certification means that even their standard retail fuel meets the enhanced detergent threshold. If you live in the Northeast or Mid-Atlantic, where SUNOCO has strong distribution, it is an underrated choice for performance-oriented drivers who want track-level fuel discipline in their daily driver. Number 6. Phillips 66, 76, and CONOCO. These three brands operate under the same parent company and share a unified top-tier certified fuel program. Phillips 66 has strong distribution across the Midwest, Mountain West, and Southeast, regions where some of the other top-tier brands have limited presence. Reliable, certified, and typically priced competitively against non-certified alternatives. For drivers in markets where Shell, Chevron, or COSTCO are not conveniently located, the Phillips 66 family of brands is your best fallback option. Know which of the three banners operates in your region and make it your backup default. Number 7. Valero and Arco. Valero and Arco together serve as the definitive proof that budget-positioned fuel brands can still meet the highest detergent standards. Both brands compete aggressively on price, and both maintain top-tier certification. They dismantle the assumption that cheap gas is always inferior gas. This is perhaps the most important point on the entire whitelist. Price and quality are not inversely correlated in the fuel market. Valero and Arco are frequently among the cheapest options per gallon in their markets, and they are top-tier certified. The price difference between a certified and a non-certified station is often less than 2 cents per gallon. That 2 cents per gallon is the cheapest engine insurance you will ever buy. There is no logical argument for purchasing non-certified fuel when certified fuel is available nearby. What to do if you are stuck with cheap gas? The reality is, not everyone has access to a top-tier station. If you're on a road trip or in a gas desert, don't panic. One tank of cheap gas won't destroy your engine. The damage from inferior detergents is cumulative, building up over thousands of miles. If non-certified fuel is your only regular option, you need a chemical defense. Every 3,000 miles, run a high-quality PEA, polyethyramine cleaner through your system. This is the closest thing to a reset button for your valves. But be careful at the auto parts store. Look for PEA on the label. Many cheaper additives use PIB, which is far less effective on stubborn intake deposits. Stick to proven brands like Chevron Techron, Redline SI1, or Royal Purple Max Clean. One final tip for the long game. If you've been using discount gas for over 30,000 miles in a GDI engine, it might be time for professional induction service. An ounce of prevention today is worth a $2,000 cure tomorrow. Make the switch to top tier now, run a PEA cleaner, and let the chemistry work for you. One group of stations is selling you the bare minimum, while the other is actively cleaning your engine. To stay safe, always verify your favorite brand at toptiergas.com. Next time you fill up, stop looking at the price sign and start looking at the pump. Is the top tier logo there? Drop your brand and location in the comments. Let's build a map of where the quality fuel actually is. If you've been using the cheap stuff and need to reverse the damage, click the video on screen now to see which cleaners actually work. This is car care logic, keeping your money where it belongs. I'll see you in the next one.